Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my SimAirport Let's Play. Now last time we needed a door, we now have a door. We also have these doors and these desk things. And we've also got a load of people coming down off one of these flights recently. I love the way that they all hurl themselves off the aircraft, fly through in one massive group, and then filter through down these stairs, and then eventually down our underpass, the big underpass. It works really well, and these gates here are getting used on a regular basis. Now that's good because it means that we're sorting out planes that are having problems. It's also bad because we've got planes that are having problems, but whilst they're up here they need bags, so we're going to sort that out today. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do this, but we're going to do it anyway. So I'm thinking we get a small hangar. We can get one vehicle, no, medium hangar. We can get, there we are, medium hangar, and it requires a ground floor. Oh, we need to go down one. There we go. We go up against the runway, line it up as close as we can with the centre of that one. That's close enough. Then what we're going to need is some baggage carousel things. Now what are, they're not carousels, they are baggage depots. That's it. So we're going to need a baggage depot, probably one here and one there. Now if we go down you can see that we've got the underground bit being built for us. Now what I'm wondering, yeah, we're probably going to have to go under this pipe, and we're also going to have to figure out how we're going to get ourselves linked in. Now what I'm thinking is that we just put like, oh, I don't know, a diversion, something going in on this one. This is bi-directional, I think. I don't know. Maybe. Let's try it. So we can't put a baggage hub like this. We'd have to remove some first. So construction, demolish, no, dismantle. There, we're going to have to dismantle that bit like that. And then what we'll do is we'll get a bit that goes down here, and then we'll get some foundation. So we'll go from here. Oh, no, hang on a minute, we're going to need a bit more than that. Oh, God, it built it. I thought if I held shift, it would not build the thing that I accidentally tried to build. So then if we put this foundation going along here like this. Well, it goes straight through that pipe, so I'm going to ignore it for now. And then I suppose we just want a big room around this, like that, and then connect it up. There we go. That should do it. So now we just need the workmen to come, put the hangar in, put those bits in, dig this bit out, and then we'll connect it up, and I think that extension to the terminal will be done. Now I did get a couple of questions on some comments recently. One of those questions was how big can the airport get? And I think the answer is that big. I haven't been able to expand the land any further than this. I think you can have it like long and thin or tall and wide and stuff, but once you've expanded a certain amount you can't do it anymore. So what I will do is I will keep an eye on this and the workmen as they come in, and we'll skip forward to when they've put these foundations in. Right then, so the workmen have got that done finally. We've got a hub in the middle here just to make sure that there aren't too many problems. Now this does need upgrading, so let's upgrade that booster, pop that on there. Come on, there we go. Upgrade it again, another booster, pop that on there. Now we're going to have at least one pipe coming out of here, and if we put conveyor in, we get the conveyor up and down. We're going to have to go down under this pipe, unfortunately. I was hoping to not have to go under here, so let's just get that last bit of foundation put in place. Just get plenty of foundation like this, and we'll just pop down so that we can nip under. That's the only thing going on at the moment, so the workmen can nip over and do that. Then we're also going to need a hub over here. So hub, baggage hub. There we go. Come on. There we go. Right, I'm going to rotate it round so it's like We'll say like this. So we've got bags coming out there, so this one needs to be a consumer. And we've got bags coming out there, so this one needs to be a consumer. It is, which means this one needs to be a producer and this one needs to be a producer. That's bi-directional. Conveyor, let's get these conveyors in. So these two, that's nice and straight. We've done plenty of this in this series. To be honest, it's one of the parts I think once I understood it, it's one of the parts I like the most. The working out what has to go where and how to get it there. Now I didn't change conveyor type. It didn't set my click. There we go. And we're going to just ignore that little bit of lag. Come all the way down this corridor. It's going to cost a lot of money, but we've got 23 million in the bank. We just keep spending it and it just doesn't go down. There we go. Speaking of going down, we need a going down conveyor transition, which we can't do yet because of the foundations. Also, this belt's probably going to have to come up and over. And then, well, we'll wait until that bit is done there. And then we'll probably link it up with this one here. So this is a two-way here. That's all nice and steady. We'll bring that up. We'll leave a bit of a gap. We'll leave a gap to there for now. And we can see all the workmen heading on their way to sort it out. So once they've built this bit, we'll just need to connect up under here. And then that will be done. We can get some vehicles, assign the gates, and then it'll all be fantastic. Okay then, so we've got our little underpass which allows us to go under the fuel, and then the bags do appear to be hooked up, although I'm not really seeing any bags go through the system. I think that's because it's the middle of the night. Yeah, pretty much. We've got like a couple of aircraft left. Not many people going, if at all, going through ticketing right now. So it's not the time of night when you would see bags going through, but these two are now complaining. It must be assigned to an aircraft gate. So that's easy enough to do. So we'll assign this one to here, here, and here. And we'll assign this one. There we go. To here and here. Now the vehicles. Let's get some vehicles. Let's no, don't disassemble. Assign vehicles. We're going to have baggage cars. We've got lots and lots of baggage cars. This will be in the region of more. So that's 28 baggage cars now, I believe. There we go. And add baggage car. There we go. Right. So we've got baggage cars in. We've got the baggage hooked up for the extension onto our gates. We've got so many gates. We've got quite a few runways. Lots and lots of fuel. Baggage is coming in and out everywhere. Let's see if we can do any improvements. It's early morning. 3 AM in the morning, and the first passengers are coming in. They wang their way through ticketing, no problem at all. A lot of them go to the vending machines. I did put more vending machines in between episodes because the queues for the vending machines were ridiculous. And then people are going through security. That's looking pretty good. Ticketing's getting very busy now. We've got people from the platform coming under the road underpass there. There are lots of people waiting on the platform, probably from last night, I'm guessing. Ticketing now getting really busy as it comes through to about 5 o'clock in the morning. We're actually getting some small queues. Oh! Are these desks not assigned to a gate? They are. Just people aren't following the queues properly. Never mind. Security is... They have got little queues, but they're flowing okay. Now, one suggestion was to get moving walkways down the outside here so that people can move through the airport faster. I think that's a good idea. So it makes sense to me that when you're adding a moving walkway, it goes in the direction that you need to be walking. So if we do moving walkway from here to here, and another one from, I think it's there, to We'll actually cancel that. Cancel that as well. Because if we put it up against the wall, we can walk longer. Okay, let's go from there right down to here. Look at that. People can skip right past the plants. Now, we want to make sure we're heading in the right direction. So let's start there and move right across here. Perfect. And in addition to that, people have to go across this big gap here very often. So let's do something similar up here. Let's put a little bit of moving walkway in there. Now we've got the arcade down here, so we can't really do it there as well. But I'm thinking instead of on the outside, maybe some along the inside. So they come up to kind of these sets of escalators and we join them up with those sets of escalators. But this one we make bi-directional. Why? I have no idea. It just seems like a good thought. There we go. So we'll get those moving walkways in. Hopefully that will help things around here. Passengers are starting to stack up at security. I'm not really sure how I can improve security. Objects. Ops? Is it in ops? It is an ops. Body scanners, bag scanners. I know you can do we've got metal detectors in the body scanners, but I know you can do like remote security. That's about the only thing we haven't done, and it's used to monitor the results of one or more assigned remote bag scanner devices. These are bag scanners, but I'm not sure how that works. Bag scanner. Yeah, so I think it just means you don't have to have people stood there. We've got a few people here who I think have probably missed their flight. They're getting probably quite annoyed. I would be getting quite annoyed as well, to be honest. But the moving walkways are going in. Looks good. Aircraft are cycling around. Let's have a look, see what the flight management's like. We've got any large aircraft we can service? No. We've got an AM. An AN. Sorry, not an AM. An AN there. We can... Go away, screen. We can pop that in the slot down here. We do have one slot left on the large. There we go. The aircraft do come in so close together, though. It's ridiculous. And for the most part, they are agreeing and working with us quite nicely. I know I did put the prices down a little bit. People are coming through the electrical room. Oh, and through the wall. Okay, so our workmen have developed the ability to phase through walls. That's fantastic. Hopefully that'll make things work quicker. The kitchen's still looking okay. These cabinets are all stocked to the max. Not many people are coming to shop in the cafe. I'm guessing it's because they haven't got time left after coming through security. See, if I had the space like down here, and I hadn't put offices in the way, in the maintenance room and electrical and the outside of ticketing, we could have had more security. But from here, it's difficult to see what the slowdown is. It looks like it could be the bag scanners. I don't know if we can fit more bag scanners in here. We can give it a go. See what happens. Let's experiment. Bag scanner. So, let's put one there and not suitable, not variable in that position. Well, I don't want that one there then if I can't put two side by side. I don't think I can put them... Oh, I can put it lengthways. Okay, well, let's try that then. Let's just put a load of bag scanners in down here and we'll see what happens. Whether it improves things or not, I don't know. And we have got quite a few people that are already using the moving walkway to skip down past all the food because they haven't got time. They're late. They spent their entire journey waiting in security. And then they're zipping down this moving walkway. Oh, and they're going under these escalators. Maybe we need moving walkways underground here as well. Let's do that. Moving walkway. Now, I don't know how many of these we should have. Let's just have one each way, because that's what fits past the toilets. Just realised I didn't leave room. So we'll have one there. Oh, no. And we'll have, nope. One there. These do cost a lot of money. And there we go. I remember early game thinking, how am I going to afford the foundations for such a large airport? It's ridiculous. And now I've got a large airport with probably thousands of people coming through it. Can we find that in the ops panel? Transport deliveries, fuel service, forecasting. There must be some sort of like graph of how many people are coming through. That's staff. That's zones. Right, okay. That's not that. Is it in the flight management? I thought it was round here somewhere. It doesn't appear to be. I wonder how many... I mean, look at that. We're actually getting people stacking up down here now. I never thought that these would ever get full. Ever. And we've got 60 people in that one... 80! Oh my goodness, there's about 700 people at the bottom of these stairs. We definitely need to move these restrooms and put more escalators in. And we still haven't got these bag scanners installed. I think they were just concentrating on moving walkways too much. It's all starting to get a little bit sticky. And that is why I've actually decided that for now, I'm going to call it a day for SimAirport and this series. Now, it doesn't mean I'm never going to come back to this airport or this series. But for now, I'm going to. And there's a couple of reasons why. I'll quickly just go over them. The performance of the game with an airport this big and this busy is not great. I'm finding myself struggling to click on build buttons, and they're not accepting the clicks, and then I'm doing other things, and it's lagging when I'm trying to... The performance of the game is dropping. I've checked my computer whilst this is running, and my RAM, CPU, my disk usage, and all of those sorts of things, none of them are maxing out. Nowhere near. I think my CPU was something like sitting around 40% or something like that. Either... this at the moment it's not optimized enough to release this game, and it's still in development. So I'm hoping that whilst they continue the development of this game, they're going to optimize it, and it's going to run a lot better, especially on beefier machines. And you'll be able to play with massive airports and it'll be fine. A similar thing happened with Prison Architect. I know it's not the same developer, but it's a similar thing. The game gets bigger and bigger, more and more people are playing it, more and more people making bigger things on it, and you're adding stuff to the game, thinking about adding that one thing. You've got to then later work out how you can make time savings and benefits, which to make it all a lot better. So that's one reason, performance. The other reason is I've built the maximum sized airport. You cannot build it bigger. I've got the large and the extra large gates. I've got pretty much everything in there. The only thing I haven't got is remote bag scanning. We've got electrical, we've got arcade, we've got shops, we've got CAFs, we've got toilets, we've got all the different zones that you can have, all the baggage handling, we've got fuel. We've done all the things in the game. There might be more things to do in the future. We might have more things that are added to the game later on. I can see that later on in the roadmap of the game they're planning to add early AM flights and things like that. So there's still more to be added to this game, and there's still more performance I'm sure they can gather out of it. But as the game stands right now, I've done pretty much everything, and the game's struggling to cope with the size of airport. So I'm going to put a hold on the series. Look at the playlist. If you're not already looking at the playlist, look at the playlist. If there's more videos after it, I've come back to it already. If there's no videos after it, one of two things has happened. I've either not come back to it, and I won't because I didn't feel the need to, because either the game didn't improve or they didn't add new things or anything like that, or I'm just still waiting for more stuff to be added. So there we go. This is the end, but probably not the end. But I want to take this opportunity to thank you all very much for watching. Your thoughts and comments throughout this series have been absolutely fantastic. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you're new here, please subscribe, and if you want to be notified of all the different things that I do, hit that bell, and also come and check out my website, social media for all my news, game giveaways and all that sort of stuff. But for now, I've been Master Hellish. This has been my SimAirport Let's Play, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.